So, I'm starting a new small series here where I go over some tips, hopefully in a quick format, to help enable players to get the most out of their accounts and prepare them for the future. These are little things I've learned or picked up on myself after playing Genshin since 1.0, so it's been quite a while. Since the games are fairly similar in many ways, I have learned quite a few optimizations in the way one can play and prepare for the future. Of course, if you play Genshin, the probability that there is a Genshin equivalent tip is pretty darn high, so feel free to take that little double dip on the games. Also, if you're a whale or some form of spender, some of these tips will become unusable for you, and that's alright. You're not really the target of that particular tip, and so be it, but you're smarter having known it, and you can share it with your friends if you need to. Double also, for some players, these tips will be obvious, and that does not make them any less valuable because not everyone has your knowledge or experience, so please keep that in mind. These tips will range from inventory management to when you should accomplish stuff on your account. In this premiere episode of my new series, we're going to feature the valuable tip of saving 3-star light cones and or weapons. So who is this tip best for? This tip is especially valuable for free-to-play and fresh accounts. The more limited you are on resources, the more valuable this becomes. It is also really important because it allows you to be prepared for possible future synergies. So we're just helping you future-proof your account, and well, that's just got excellent return on investment. So what do I mean? When you're summoning, you're going to get a bunch of light cones, and most of them are never going to see the light of day. However, you may not have an extra 4-star light cone around, or even a character's this limited light cone. You're going to have to resort to a 3-star variant for some time, or while shuffling light cones around, someone's going to get shafted and be stuck with it. This is not good, because you just spent time leveling up a new light cone and all your fodder is gone. Oh no! So what we're doing here is just securing our future. Just in case the need arises, we want our units to be usable as soon as possible. There are even times where a 3-star light cone can beat the performance of higher starred light cones, especially in niche teams. We will talk about 2 examples from Genshin in where this was seen to be incredibly valuable, and also I happened to be stuck without either of them for a while until I was able to pull more, which was incredibly annoying because RNG can destroy you, so let's fight against it. This can make them incredibly valuable as actually getting them leveled up is much less resource intensive than their 4 or 5-star counterparts, while sometimes only losing a few points of percentage in value. And for some really strong units, overkill kits and such like that, this can be even more valuable for an account because the character will already overperform and doesn't really need a high-end light cone or much investment in that way. In case you don't really care, let me just call out a few 3-star light cones that may be immediately valuable to you. So just keep an E5 of these around. For abundance, you're going to want multiplication. And for harmony, mesh and cogs. They're almost everywhere across those types of units, and they're pretty dang good. So, as promised earlier, here are 2 examples from Genshin Impact. Harbinger of Dawn on Alhaitham and Black Tassel on Zhongli, specifically the support build. These are actual 3-star weapons that are fully viable and can beat out other 4-star or 5-star options. They're kind of cracked, and it's good if you just have them lying around. So, why be prepared? Why keep a reservoir of these 3-star light cones? It's just because, new characters can drop and you'll find a sudden weapon combination that just makes them valuable in some way. And it's just better to be prepared and lose an insignificant amount of weapon XP than be caught unaware and sad that you can't take advantage of this interaction. If you found this tip helpful, leave a like. If you want more tips and a notification possible when I make them and upload them, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And, I'll be uploading some other form of content that's possibly interesting, and I'm trying to do that frequently, so, there's that too. Other than that, if you have anything you want to see, leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you in writing or in the form of said requested video. Finally, I'm streaming pretty much every day. HSR, maybe even Genshin, or possibly some Dragon's Dogma right now. So feel free to stop by and hang out and chat. I'm a huge fan of the chatters. It's makes streaming a lot more fun. So if yeah.